So, I'm just going to put it out here. I do not know how long we're going to be streaming for. Okay? I don't know because my phone is not even half charged. All right? It's not even half charged. And that's awful, but there it is. So, I am going to be continuing our little work on this inch after the waist yarn. So, we didn't get that far yesterday. I don't really know why. It didn't help that it was the end of the day. I can say that for sure. And I still have like a bunch of stuff to do, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't want to do any of it. Like, after I get off of my day job, I am so flipping tired. And the only way for me to have like any energy left really is for me to probably skip the gym. Because that would be the other thing. Hold on. That would be the other option. But that's not really an option. So there we have it. What we're gonna do, what we're not gonna do, what we're not gonna do. Can I get a sentence out? I don't think so. We're not gonna worry about it. That's what we're not gonna do. Because I can't. Like, I can't. It's not gonna matter. So I did something terrible today. I dawdled at the gym for some eye candy. That is awful of me. But, like, seriously, y'all, facts. Like, I literally did that because I'm the worst. I sent friend a message and I'm like, should I run on the treadmill for no apparent reason? I'm like, I think I'm going to. I'm the worst. Now, so then of course this leads to friends saying, well, what happened to Faye? And I'm like, I mean, we're like, I haven't heard you talk about them. I'm like, they're busy. And like, until I'm attached, I'm not attached. That's just it. Their situation is busy and swamped, and I know that, and so I'm not gonna think anything of it other than they're busy and they're swamped. And I'm just gonna do me, which really is mostly me just doing nothing and like reading a lot. I think it's important to give people grace, though. Like, I try to give people the grace that I don't regularly receive. Because, yeah. I got that song stuck in my head. I had to get a post-it. Don't mind me. I'm not supposed to be trying to There's one. Okay, I was about to freak out. I was about to freak out, y'all. I saw something and it was like, did they direct me to something that was part-time? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do part-time. I'm supposed to be putting in blah blah blah. I'm supposed to be putting in applications tonight, and that's the thing of where my focus should be. And I don't know. Oh my gosh! Hi, Winter. Sorry, I was on another screen. I mean, what kind of pizza are you making? And can I have some? I'm kidding. I don't want any pizza. I don't like pizza, actually, which usually confuses people. Sorry, my brain is a little fried. This whole day job situation is killing me. Oh, yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna bow out. I can't do pepperoni. I have totally eaten bacon on pizza. That's fine. Jalapeno, touch and go with that one. I can't do spicy. It hurts. Like, it hurts a lot. So, ouch. But I do put jalapenos in my chili, for example, when I make it. So there's that. So today was really rough. Yesterday I had an interview. I think it went well. That doesn't mean anything though. Because I'm not apparently a great read on like strangers. Like I don't know, shifty and suspicious. So I can't trust what I'm seeing when I'm like talking to or dealing with someone I don't know. Like I don't have a metric for, so I don't know. Also, a lot of people will just put on a facade, and I'm apparently not any good at deciphering when that is or is not happening. I'm very what you see is what you get. If I don't seem excited and I don't clarify that I'm excited, I'm not. I had something that was posing as spaghetti for lunch. And by posing as spaghetti, I mean it was pasta. It was noodles and red sauce. And then I went to the store and I got a round loaf of semolina, which is really tasty. Hooray! So, other than making pizza, how are you, Winter? I am. We're working to the end of this. Yeah, I feel that. I'm so tired. I have a latte next to me I haven't touched. I was supposed to start drinking it like when I got off work to kind of get me through the gym. I didn't. Whoops. My bad. So, oh my gosh. But my interview was yesterday. Oh, nice. Nice. I had a conversation about all of the classes that I was involved in that were other sausage fests because apparently girls don't do construction. All of that sounds terrible. Like that sounds terrible. It really does. But seriously, I was the only one in my heavy equipment class. I was the only one in my HVAC class, and I was the only one no, I was not the only one in my HVAC class. There was like two others, but they looked like hardy plants. That sounds weird. But I mean it. What am I doing? I'm looking for the Post-it. Looking for the Post-it. But I was the only one in my electrical class. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay. Well, here's one of the Post-its. Where did I put this Post-it? Where'd you put it, Winter? Did you steal it? Damn it. Damn it, Winter. What did I tell you about that? Don't take my Post-its. I mean, I was trying to get into the trades. It just didn't work out. Apparently girls aren't allowed to have tools. I was not aware of that rule. I'm so sorry. It's fine. So I left the medical field, right? I left on purpose. I didn't want to stay where I was, so I left, right? That's the reasonable thing to do. Well, I tried to do stuff other places and it did not work out. So here we are going back. We're switching gears though. Different aspirations. I was working in nursing. It doesn't agree with me. I don't like it. Well, this time we're going to go in a different direction. First of all, we're going to deal with outpatient instead of long-term. Outpatient is like clinics and doctor's offices. In other words, during the day hours, you're typically not dealing with people past like a very specific amount of the time in an appointment. And it's like Monday through Fridays for most things. And I'm like, yes, please. I actually have a meeting on Friday for the class that goes with this. I'm pretty sure I can like schmooze my way back in. Now I'm saying that like I know what I'm talking about. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. I think we should all be aware of that. But regardless of my feelings on healthcare, I'm actually really good at it. I'm very competent. But I can argue that I'm pretty damn good at whatever I do. I almost got into it with my boss today. That was fun. Yeah. I can tell that I need to get out of there like ASAP. Because my fucks to give about his opinion are like -0. Not even a real number. He came back and double checked something that I told him was fine. And so when my service manager came back there, I looked at him and said, you know what I'm going to start doing? Not these things. Because if you're going to not believe me when I say something is fine, why am I going to do it? Right? Why am I going to do it? Like, if you're going to second guess me, if you're going to tell me that you don't trust my assessment, cool. Awesome. Now, here's the reality of the situation that he doesn't know. All right. The place that I work for is pushing certain kinds of work. Those kinds of work are not always needed and not always necessary and are along the lines of they can be expensive. And because of the expense, while this work certainly can be needed, it's not necessarily the decision people want to make. And some people are just not in the way of having the money to just replace these things, right? Yes, I am being intentionally vague. Now, when it comes to an individual like myself or yourself, you come in to the shop, they say, well, you need this. You can say, regardless of, your opinion, I'm not doing that work. And then you take your car and you leave, right? It's that simple. When it comes to accounts through other entities, things get a little dicey. And you can probably talk your way into some work, whether it needs to be done or not. And that's basically what's happening, is work is being pushed that doesn't need to be done. And I have a problem with that because I have integrity, and that is absolutely not what that is. And I don't mean you could reasonably stretch it for that recommendation to make sense. I mean straight up replacing things that don't need to be replaced. I've got a major problem with that because that's shitty. You were essentially stealing from somebody doing that, right? Yeah, not cool. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't want to be part of that. I don't. I don't have anything to do with that because the reality is, they are gonna throw us to the wolves. You know, Tex, and wash their hands of like, oh well, you know, we didn't say to do that. Yeah, you fucking did. So, okay, right. Um, it's just that this sounds like a situation that one does not need to be in. So that's part of why I'm leaving. That's not the only reason I'm leaving. There's actually a bunch of reasons why I'm leaving. I've got some health things I need to take care of, and I can't take the time off that I'm going to need to recuperate and work this job. That's kind of the real final straw. These other things are just like garnish, right, on the plate of, oh shit, what is this? Really, it's like a charcuterie board. That's what it is. Yeah, of just like a myriad amount of reasons that altogether are just stacking up. But yeah, I told my you know, I like things. I like internet and cable, and I like my devices. I don't have a problem being on the grid. And I like working, right? I'm just not willing to work for these people. I like to have money. I like to be able to do things. And this is a way to this is how you get money, right? You do things for other people and then they give you money. I mean, that's generally how it works, which is fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, here we are. But no, the hours I'm looking for are going to be better. I don't want to work weekends. I hate working weekends. I think working weekends is the worst. And so, obviously, that means I need to get into a position or into a location where weekends are not a normal, regular, required thing. Ding, ding, ding. Found one. I'm good. So that works. I was kind of hoping to get to like use up my vacation time, but I don't know if that's going to work out. I need to see how much I have because I think I'm going to like randomly take a vacation just to be an asshole. I got to be honest with you. Yeah. I've never taken vacation time whenever I've had it. So I'm actually taking one day for Friday because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be going to a meeting. Oh. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the secret. Tell me. I want to know. Tell me the secret. I'm listening. I won't repeat it, so nobody else is going to know who watches this later. Ha ha ha. I mean, so here's the only thing with that is that sometimes they want to approve those things ahead of time. But what I'm probably going to do is like take an extra day here and an extra day there, right? Um, So, but like I never take time off. Like that's not a thing that I do. So, yeah. Yeah, if I call out sick, it's because I can't like function. And so it's very rare. I've actually called out sick on this job like right when I started, like here and there. I either came like my so how I treat being sick is if I think I can make it, I will come in. Because if you see me, right, and I look like death and you make the decision to send me home, that was your call, right? If I tell you I don't feel well, eh. I also usually don't stay places long enough to get a vacation either. I've been here 8 months. That's a really long time. Like that's a really long time for me. Excuse me. Only other time I've been anywhere that long was when I was a dancer and when I worked for Uncle Sam. And that's because I was in a contract with one, and the other one I didn't hate the job. So yeah, usually somewhere around 3 months, I'm sick of people's shit, and I'm like, I can't do this. The whole like bill thing, right? You know, the whole paying bills kind of fucks everything up though. So here we are. Here we are. Oh my gosh. So that is that one. Anyway, like whatever, right? No bigs. No bigs. I've already got one day. I need to find out how many more I have. Um, I can find that out though. And probably what I'm going to do is, depending on how much it is, try to at least use up half of it. So one of my plans was to so here's I had this idea. Okay, we're not saying that this is a nice idea. Okay, we're not. I'm not fucking nice though, so whatever, right? My thought was to take that time, get it approved, right, and like take a week off, right? Like let's just say it was a week. Take the week off, and just don't fucking come back. Just quit at the end of the week. Be like, okay, hey, by the way, I'm not coming back. Because then the time is already approved, right? And so I don't think they could go back on that and say, oh, well, we're not going to give this to you after the fact because it's already been approved, right? The other idea I had is to take it all, right? Come back for one fucking day on the next pay period, like a jackass, and then quit the end of that day. That way I'd get my vacation paid out. The other option, we've got options, right, is to take the vacation, quit, but start the new job while I'm on vacation from the first one. Then it's like I'm getting double money. Yeah? I mean, that's not how that works, but yeah. I'm a shifty bastard. Okay. There it is. I'm honestly really indifferent about this because I had no intention of having any break between my work. So like when I came to this place that I'm at now, I made sure that I finished my pay period up my like last week, and I didn't work weekends there. And so the guy who hired me was like, "Oh, hey, when can you start?" And I was like, "Monday." He was like, "All right, I'll see you Monday." And I'm like, "I'll see you Monday." And so I worked through the week at my old job, right? And started the new one on Monday. Like, so there was no gap. Like, I didn't have to worry about, oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of blah, 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 blah. Again, though, I'm a shifty bastard, so whatever. My thing with it is generally I would give a 2-week notice, but I have a feeling if I give a 2-week notice, what's going to happen is that the store manager is going to be a dick and he's just going to say, just don't come back. Just, you're done. Right. So I won't even have the opportunity to make a little more money. Right. Yeah. Yep, that's it. I also would feel really bad if I left the guys high and dry because at this point, the only people there is myself, the flat rate, who is no longer flat rate, the inspector, the service manager, and the store manager. That's it. That's the only people that are there. And that's not a lot of people. And that means if anybody is like gone, then that means somebody else has to be there. So if I'm not there, the other tech has to be there, or there's nobody in the fucking back. If he's not there, I have to be there. If the service manager isn't there, the store manager absolutely has to be there. If the store manager isn't there, the service manager absolutely has to be there. It's like the worst symbiotic relationship I've ever seen. And it's not that I am equal to the other tech in the back. I'm not. He's way more experienced than I do. But you just can't work all the time, right? No, you can't do that. It doesn't work. And it's not reasonable to expect somebody to work all the time. So, yeah. There we have it, folks. There we have it. Anyway. I don't know. I gotta figure out where the damn post-it is. I don't know where it is. I kind of feel like I want to eat this whole loaf of bread and drink this glass of wine. I kind of feel like I want to do that. So here's what I really need to do. What I really need to do is put in this one application and then use the prior for all the other ones, right? Like they're like, oh, you want to use your information? Really what I should do is I should aim to get all the applications in by Friday and just like do the math and see how many of that means I need to put in a day. Right? Does that sound right? That sounds, like what I need to do. I really do need to know where the hell this damn post-it is. Like what'd you guys do with my post-its? I had a post-it this morning and it had like information on my Slack. Oh, I found it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Shut it. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. I found it. I found it. So, all right. Okay, so 62 was the round. So this should be 63. So we're going to take a minute and we're going to count because this is 20. This is 23. Okay, so. Okay, so we're at 69 now. So I think I had to do 10 rounds. So we're at 69. It should be 72. Okay. 69. So this is 62. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9. So this is 70. It's this next one. Here's what's gonna happen. We're at like the half-hour mark, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. But we've got three rounds left before we've reached this. Now, what I think I'm gonna do is, like, I know I do this a specific way, and I'm kind of drawing like a huge fucking blank on what that is. I think what I've been doing is leaving it on the needles. And then working it off the needles onto this. Now, I don't know if that's true. Right, I don't know if it's true. We're gonna have to like think about it. Because what I feel like what's going on is however I've been doing it. I don't. It's been so long since I've done a sock heel that I'm like, I know I had a way I was doing things that just like made sense. I don't know why, other than it's been so long that I can't remember. Right. So. So this is gonna be 70. I still haven't touched my latte. Jesus. Wow. Y'all, wow. I think I have 56 positions open. So it's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. I want everything set up. I think I want everything done by Friday. And what I can do is, because I'm off Friday, what I'm going to do is anything extra I have to do, I'll do then. But the two ones that the person I talked to was like, hey, these are the ones you need to look for. I need to definitely do those like tonight. I'm already tired and I already don't want to do this. Okay. And the really shitty part is I still have more to do. Like other things to do. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow morning, y'all. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm thrilled that I was able to get into the dentist like the next day. That was fucking great. Okay, that was amazing. Because usually doctor's appointments are like, no, you gotta wait several weeks. My eye appointment, on the other hand, is like several weeks away. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks away, which is not too bad, right? But I've definitely had things where I've tried to get seen and it's taken like weeks or months, like twice as long, week wise. And that's just because they're booked or they're not taking new patients or whatever. So it's great. Like, it's utterly fantastic. that this opportunity was like even there. Pardon me. Hey, let's drink this tea I've got. It's is something with like pomegranate in it? It is! It's green tea with pomegranate. It's pretty good. Yeah. I think there's some rumor about me having a week of vacation to take. I don't know if that's true. That sounds like a lot. It doesn't sound right. But I also don't know where to fucking look. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is look there. Or inquire. That means I'm gonna have to talk to my manager, and I don't want to do that. I've become ornery at work. To be fair. Yeah. I'm really waiting for somebody to say something to me. And it's gonna be Cupcake. It's gonna be Cupcake because Juice and Gumby have more sense than that. Like, they know that saying something to me when I'm like ornery or riled is ill advised. To the nth degree. Right. Not that that stops people. Ugh. Not that that stops people. I just realized I was supposed to take pictures of things when I got home, and I fucking did not. Because I'm the worst, and I forgot. I'm gonna blame the cute guy with the tattoos. It's his fault. I was distracted. I think he's too attracted to be single, I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm just saying. To be fair, I think the same thing about Bay. He is too attractive to be single. I can understand in his specific situation why he is, and just his personality, because, like, we have talked, right? And it's funny. I would not, if I had to just cursory glance said, "Oh, this is the kind of person I think you are," would have been way off. Like, would have been nowhere near correct. Okay. There goes my terrible judge of character. Like, I'm bad at guessing. Because the thing with it is, there's a lot of things that people will do that look one way, but that's not what's going on. But it looks that way because they are guarded and jaded. Like, I'm suspicious, so I don't look approachable. Look like I want everybody to go away and leave me alone and don't fucking talk to me, which is, it's not wholly true. Like, I'm not fucking all out hateful, but I don't want just any Tom, Dick, or Harry fucking talking to me. No. I don't want any Susie, Stacy, or Jenny either talking to me. So, there's that. I'm trying to think about this, how I do this. So, what I have to do is I have to get the needles, right? I've got to get the sock off the needles, right? Okay, that's what's going to do. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to take the part that's up here and move to here. And I think the way I've been doing that is taking this, right? And taking this out. And then just working off of these onto these, right? And then I've got 2 more, right? So I can just put these stitches on here, right? And then when I'm done with these, this heel is gonna be grafted, and so these will become loose, and I'll be able to do the same thing with there. I don't know if that's accurate. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Because I know what I have to do is, a lot of people cut it, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cut the yarn. So, but what I'm going to have to do is like find out where it is, right? And eke through it. Oh god, my brain is still trying to, like, we're at 70. We got 2 more rounds. My brain's still trying to noodle this one out because I don't know why I'm like forgetting. I don't know. Because so here's the thing. If I take this needle completely out, these stitches have to be held on something. The obvious answer is to use that. Now I think for my sock, I've only got the 4 needles, right? So that's the thing. I can put this needle in here into this area, but what I'm going to have to do, right, is feed this one through these first. And I got to make sure that I do it at the right point. And I'm not 100% sure what that point is. Now the other option would be to put these there, and then I can work off of these. But that still means these stitches have to be taken off. Now if I put these here and these here, this is taken care of and I can take this out, but that's still going to leave this. I guess what we're going to do is when we're done, we're going to put this on these. And that's what we're going to do. And yeah. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. This feels so complicated. Because I think when I do the heels, I think I work them one at a time. Because the heel is just the toe. The Afterthought heel is like the exact opposite of this toe. So it's not difficult. I don't know, y'all. I'm having trouble. So this is going to be round 71. So we're going to do this whole round. And then we're going to be done with this. Gosh, I am so tired. So tired. And tomorrow's gym day is going to be longer, so I'm not going to have more time. I really, really need to get this application done. I wish somebody else could do it for me, because I'm like, here's all my information. Just input that. If I had a computer, like if I had a laptop, or shit, even if I just have my tablet, which does not work anymore, I would absolutely do this shit at work. I'm not fucking lying, because I'm a terrible person, right? 100% would do this shit at work. I am that asshole. So I am that asshole though. So So what I'm gonna do. If you come back later or you watch the replay, thanks Miser for Winter for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh. So oh my gosh. This reminds me, I need to get my name changed over. I changed my name, but I haven't changed all the paperwork yet. Oh my gosh. Where is the secretary human when you need one? Like, if I had money, I would pay friend to do this for me. I'm not even fucking joking. I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. And the thing with it is I'm not really going to have time to do this in the morning. Whoa. Boom. Sorry. I know. We're going to stretch out the sock, which it's not. Okay. So. I don't know how many. Gosh, I don't know how many to put on here. I hate the work experience part because how many do I put on there, right? I don't know, people. I don't know. I had no idea. Oh my gosh. So I need to list my last 3 jobs because they're recent. And the one that I have in healthcare, it will be the 4th recent. And it'll be... It'll just... Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is why I hate doing this. It's freaking complicated. Because I didn't work at one place. I worked at a lot of different places. It's the worst. Oh my gosh, it is the worst. Indeed. What's this? Ew, gross. I've worked for that hospital system. I have no desire to work there ever again. So this past Saturday will have been a week since I met anybody, and I really should have started earlier. But I have been fucking swamped and tired. So I haven't done like any of this. You would think from my inaction that I wasn't interested, which is not true. I just used all of my energy to do other things. So, yeah. Great. Fantastic. Got one more round after this. And then we're going to call it a day. Probably what I'm going to do, though, is move the stitches off the needles at least. And I think I moved them all off because it was easier to do that than having to deal with them all like being half on. I think the reason that I do that is because it's not sensible to do otherwise. I think that's why I've been doing it like that. That sounds right. I mean, it does sound right, right? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think I probably, honestly, I probably have just got too much going on. Boom. Zarme. Now the good thing is I have a whole freaking thing. Okay, so I have a whole freaking list of places I've worked in the order and the dates. Near as I can figure them, right? Because honestly, there's some time periods where I'm just not sure. So, like, it was May. Was it May 10th? Was it May 27th? I don't know. It was May. There we go. Alright. This is what I need. Alright. Okay. So, I have to go and okay. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4. And this one was that one. That's 5. And I could stretch that. I could make 5 and 6. 1, because it was the same company. It was just a different location. But there was a big gap between these two. 7. Oh my gosh. So I have to do tonight's Patreon post, and I was hoping to do a video because that's what the post should be. But I don't know if that's going to happen at this point. Like, it is 9 o'clock. I am now tired. Apparently, all I had in me was doing this last bit here. And that's unfortunate. I don't even know if I do the Afterthought. Like, I don't know if I've done the Afterthought heals at the same time. Right? Like, that doesn't sound right. I think I've done them individually whenever I've done them. I can't believe that I can't remember this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the resume to the person. Because I have other stuff on here that, like, is relevant still. But like, I'm still doing it. Like, I'm still doing my art business. I'm not going to put the witch business in there because not wholly relevant or necessary. I don't even know if it matters what side the needles are facing. Right, so long as they are facing where I can start them together, right? Like, I'm not going to have one facing one way and the other facing the other way. Like, that's not going to work. I think that's the only thing I really need to worry about. I think so. Okay, so okay. I think technically I need to move these around. I don't know. I don't know. I think someone told me that it needs to be when I started it, not when I finished it, but I've got things that I'm still doing, right? So I don't know. I'm talking about my resume, y'all. That's what's going on here. I'll resume. So ages ago, a friend was like, well, what about your resume? And I'm like, I don't have one. And their mind was boggled. And we had a conversation today about why I don't have one. Now, if you're working and doing anything administrative or whatever, it becomes really, really helpful. But a lot of my experience working in healthcare is they still have you fill things out manually. All right. Sorry about that. And so that means you're not the resume, like, it's redundant, right? Like, you're gonna have to fill everything out anyway. And so the fact that you have a resume doesn't matter. Now, if you were doing something administrative, something managerial, where you're showing skills and you're like highlighting something really specific, yeah, I mean, sure. But like, if you've worked in healthcare and you've worked at a specific position, well, we know that you have, I don't know, there's a certain degree of like standardization of the field as far as what the job duties are. Like, if you need this licensure to work in this place, and you have this licensure and you worked in this place, then it stands to reason that you know how to do XYZ because you had to do it, right? I think that's how it generally works. So anyway, so we've gotten, this is the, we're gonna double check though, just because. Okay, so that was all of those. So what I'm going to do is take the time to take these off of this long needle so I can work them individually. I'm going to do the heels just because it'll be easier to do that. Theoretically, I could work the heels at the same time, just like I do this. But I think it'll be a lot easier on me if I don't do that. Because when it goes to grafting, it's going to get like weird and flippy. It's gonna be flippy. So, I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really matter. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one at a time because the toe is not. It's not terribly like lengthy a process, you know. So all I'm doing right now is just taking these off of here. What I might do is give myself like 15 minutes to do as much as I can on this application and then stop for the evening. Because my brain is really fried and I need to rest. I hate that is how it is right now. I really do. This is part of why like working for other people doesn't agree with me, because it takes so much out of me to work for other people. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but that is my personal reality, and that is me dealing with invisible illness, is that it takes so much out of me, right, to do things. Because I have to, like, origami myself, okay, into this shape and this person that is not, like, who I am, to meet, like, the demands of wherever the hell I work, right? And that's fucking taxing. And if you have to become somebody else to work somewhere, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just not like, I'm not like a naturally buoyant, ebullient, cheery person. I'm just not. It doesn't mean I'm unhappy. It just means I'm fucking depressed. And this is what my life looks like. And so if you're looking for like somebody who is happy-go-lucky sunshine, I'm not it. But I don't feel that not being happy-go-lucky sunshine means I can't do my fucking job. Because I can. I guess that's like fundamentally what bothers me about just the concept of working for other people. They want you to like fit this very specific persona, as per, you know, whatever your industry demands. And yeah. Speaking of, I need to watch Nurse Ratched. That's terrible. But facts. I need to see if it's still on Netflix. Because if it is, I need to hurry up and watch it. If it's not, I'm going to just cry. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend. Yeah? Maybe. Haha! Okay, so these are all... This is Olaf. Olaf. I like warm hugs. Now the good thing is I'm a shiny object, which is like the running joke that I've been telling everybody. I'm great at distracting people, and like working in healthcare and dealing with people who are sick, who don't feel well, who like have just gotten bad news or like something horrible's happened, and like having somebody who can lighten the mood, but also keep it together is super helpful, because you don't want somebody who's like never serious, because that person gets irritating really quickly, especially if you're talking about somebody who's dealing with, oh, I don't know, cancer, right? Right. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, we're almost done. We're getting these stitches off of here. And so the thing with it is you could put these things on waist yarn, like literally just loop it through, but I find that when you do that, it has a tendency to sometimes shrink the stitches, like they get a little narrower and they're a little harder to deal with. And so I like putting them on the needle. And using a metal needle means they just slide right on and off, like really easily. And what I do is when I go to take them off, I'm working them off of this metal needle, so I don't have to like worry about lining them, like slipping them from one needle to the other like this. And the reason I'm not working them onto this is because these are not exactly the same size. And I don't want my gauge or my tension to shift unnecessarily. So that's why we're doing that. But gotta make room for the tuna. I'm gonna be sick. I was in the turkey the whole time. I have no idea. I need stuff. Come back. You got any of those taquitos? I saw a squirrel and it was going like this. I used to have a shirt that had that on it. I'm gonna eat you. I loved you, piggy. Look, if you've understood any or all of those references, you're awesome. Just want you to know that. If you haven't, I feel sorry for your luck, because that cartoon was hilarious. Nothing beats the like Christmas episode. That one was like the best. So put this little girl under this couch. What? Yep. That's what we're doing. Okay, so here we go. We've got one sock, a two sock, a one, a two, a three, a crunch. The world will never know. So there we go. We got these done. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to take pictures of this tomorrow so that you can see the waist yarn. And then I will be what we'll do tomorrow is take the waist yarn out, and transfer these stitches onto this, which I think all I have to do really is pick out this top one, and then the rest will just come out. So there we go. There we have it, peeps. All right. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and the random chatter that happened earlier. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And for now, I'm going to probably spend 14 minutes working on this application. I'm going to throw up a Patreon post in not the best format, but that'll do, pig, right? And call it a good. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and good night, and I will see you tomorrow, Raylings.